And why did you decide to vote NDP?
It was kind of default. First of all, I went to voterelection.info, went to the NDP page, found out all about the candidates in my local riding, and weighed each one's policies, each one's history, and each one's intentions, and I decided that the NDP candidate sold me, so they got my vote.
Was there any competition?
It really wasn't, hands down. I believe the NDP had their hand on the pulse of this election. I believe, and that doesn't happen overnight. And I believe that they're able to connect with the community the way they have is because they've been part of the community. You know, when you try to manufacture something overnight for an emergency election, you fall flat. And it looks like the Liberal Party is really shaping up to fall into that category on not paying attention. You get caught off guard. This is an emergency election, so they were caught off guard, and that's why the NDP has found themselves very close to pulling this off.
What do you think about the Conservative Party?
Well, you know what? Stephen Harper is a brother in Christ of mine, so you know what? I wanted to support him. I believe Christians need to really vote Christian. I really think that needs to be one of your voting criteria. And you know what? He goes to a great church in Calgary, and I would have loved to support it, the conservatives. I mean, I'm a moral junkie, man. I got Bible on me right now, so you know, you start talking the Bible, you got my attention. But we have to serve the people, and I believe the NDP can handle that from here.
So you're saying that you don't support the jails over youth centers that Stephen Harper is promoting?
Of course not.
You don't think that making more prisons is a solution to young offenders?
I'll tell you what, it's not about the prisons that you build, it's about what takes place in those prisons. And that's the problem. You can build as many prisons as you want, but if you're not applying and actually trying to resurrect those people and prepare them to be citizens in this country, you're wasting money.
So
we gotta roll.
As our mayor, this question.
Yes.
You got some money to spend. We're dealing with youth issues. Are you going to build a youth center, or are you going to build a youth prison?
I tell you what, I'll build a prison and a youth center all in one, and the people from the youth center can take a walk through the prison so they can get an idea on how crazy it is and how much you give away by making a mistake, by living on the wrong side of the law.
Thanks for the forked answer. You got a great tongue there. Can we get an A or B, please?
That's what I think.
You got enough money to build one. What are you going to build first?
I want to build both. I believe, listen, I believe if people knew what took place inside of prisons, I think a lot of kids will elect to go.
Do you think we need more prisons or we need more youth centers?
Youth centers. But the truth is, do you have more prisoners or do you have more youth? That's the question you got to ask yourself, because you have to accommodate the influx of one or the other. But I believe the investment in the future, positive investment. Building jails is not a positive. Now, it creates jobs, yes, but so does the youth center. So I believe that a youth center can prevent people from going to prison. I know that. I am a product of that actual scenario. So of course I believe youth centers serve the people better than jails.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Lee.
I appreciate it. Thanks a lot. We're coming. Thank you.